shield. Got a busy day ahead of us. We're gonna put up some cover, some barriers. We're gonna throw up some walls. Let's hope. Gotta stay hydrated. Well, they say you get in it, you get out of it what you put into it, and I'm a firm believer in that. It's the 1st of June, first part of June. It's time to start thinking about fall, which I never really quit thinking about fall, but we're out here, we're just flipping a little bit of dirt where we had some wild game sorghum. The plant kind of as a barrier plot, provide a food source as well for deer in the late season. Just let it stand, let it grow. Also cover for turkeys, and then we're gonna go around the perimeter up by the road with a product called Shield from Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products. We've used it for probably 6 years now, maybe not quite that long, but 4 years at least, and we've just seen a huge, tremendous increase in our strategies, being able to get in and get in on deer. Just being able to strategically put that shield in places that where you're having trouble getting in, or where people can see your property from the road. And let's face it, no one wants to admit it, but poaching is an issue, and there ain't nothing more discouraging than having a deer you've been after all year, you find him dead to a wound shot from the road or something like that. So plus it makes the deer feel safe, so you can really increase daylight movement. So this over here to the right's going to be nothing but probably a Dixie 6 or Big River plot from Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products as well, and it's done real well in the past, but this just creates a little bit of a barrier. It's kind of in stages. You go from the barrier up by the road to this wild game sorghum right to their major food source. So I'm really trying to make the deer comfortable coming out and moving in the daylight. So it's the 1st of June, time to start thinking about fall. So what's really important with putting in a lot of these barrier plots is just making sure you have good seed to soil contact. If sometimes it takes spraying, I did not spray this piece. The reason why is because there's a lot of volunteer coming up from last season as well. So I figured I would just come back in, just rip it and get it in the ground, because it's really the same seed. There's a few weeds in it, but I can spray it as the stuff comes up, as it starts to come up. We got rain coming in the next couple days, but making sure that you get a good seed bed and you get good seed to soil contact with any food plot, regardless of whether it's a no-till mix or whatever. Just getting that good seed to soil contact is vitally important to making sure you get good germination. This right here is looking pretty good. I'm going to flip the disc down here just a bit after I got these little chisel plow just tearing the dirt up, and we're going to get her all mixed up so we can build a good seed bed and then put this sorghum in the ground.
Look at that. Hey, look at the size of this bowl back here. Just unreal.
All right. I feel like I've never hunted before. I know I look like it. Time to get serious. So, here's the scoop. We're hunting deers. It's cold. It's not too bad in this blind though. Got on the wind, but we got down here pretty early. It is the day before Halloween. Super cold. Deer are acting right. We had 2 bucks already when we were trying to get set up. Crews down through there, kind of following each other down that bottom over there. There's a big draw here, big draw here. They kind of just feed everything from all the way down at the lake, all the way up to all the plots. We got a plot here, a plot on the other side, and a plot behind us. This one's kind of separate. It's right in the middle of both these draws. We're hoping there's some bucks here later on. We might be able to rattle up or catch anything coming through here, cruising. We got the decoy out there. See if we can spark up an ad too. But it's just that time of year. You gotta be out here. Cameras aren't showing us a whole lot, but I don't think that's showing. I don't want to rely on just the cameras too much because the deer are moving. I think we need to adjust.
Plot,
yeah.
3 different bucks on each camera.
Yeah, it's like a lesson in trail cameras. We've got 3 cameras on this plot. This plot is a acre and a half, probably. There's 3 cameras on it, and we'll get 3 different bucks on all 3 cameras. And none of those 3 bucks on the other 2. It's just you never know what you're missing and what's just missing the cameras. So.
This segment of Respect the Game TV is brought to you by the Outdoor Call Radio Network. All outdoor talk 24/7. Download the free app today.
face, bro. Game face. I imagine he's bent back in there across there or somewhere and he's coming up. Just... They're sniffing the decoy. That was perfect. Come right out of that draw. All that bad luck stuff, that was last year. It's a new year. January 1. Got 2 days of muzzleloader season left. That's why I'm wearing orange. Packing the bow, we're gonna go sit in the barn. Food plots are popping. Deer are hungry. We're gonna try to see what comes into this plot. There's been a lot of deer in it. It's been a rough year. I have been riding or stuck on the bad luck train. This fall. So, I was pretty excited to turn the page on 2023. It is January 1st. New year. And our plots are just now getting enough rain over the last 3 weeks in warm weather to green everything up. Me and Larry had been traveling, so we really haven't had a lot of time to spend here at home hunting. And when we came home, we realized all of our backwoods plots are starting to green up. Finally got some rain and sun. It was warm. And as soon as it did, crops all got out. Deer are using these plots like crazy. Give me some, Larry. My first buck of the fall is down right there in the food plot. He ducked a little bit. I thought I felt good about the shot, but he's like 44 yards. Hey, starting the year off good, man. 2024. It's been tough. We've had a year. It's been dry. It's been warm. Food plots, I mean, they're just now starting to come up. And it's January. It's crazy. That's the first buck that I've had in shooting range of me all year. And he's down right there. That's awesome, man. Thanks for everything.
Yeah.
It's been a fun year. It always is. Let's go put our hands on that sucker. I told the wife I'm coming home with a deer tonight. I don't think she believed me. I'll tell you what, this spot has ended up, it kind of accidentally turned into one of our favorite spots on the whole place. It started out as just this, it's still a pretty little plot, but it started out this really small plot that we were putting stuff in there to see if it'll grow. And it's turned into the spot where we kill all the deer. We're so far away from everywhere they bed that it's easy for us to get in and out without bumping anything. There he is. We have worked our tails off planting plots the last 2 or 3 years, well, probably 4 years now, and trying to get this place up and going. And every time you get to punch a tag after putting a lot of work in, it feels awesome. Buck down in Missouri. Thank you, Larry Mack.
I'm happy for you.
It's been a horse.
That one. It's been a grind.
It's been a grind. It has been a grind. This is the first buck. This is the first deer that me, Larry, or Paul have killed in our home states. It's been a grind. It has been tough this year. It's been extremely warm, extremely dry. Plots had a hard time getting up. They're just now popping up. We're starting to get some deer to daylight, but this one felt good. It's been a long time coming. We've been putting in a lot of hours in the stand. Whew. I'm getting the chills now.
Closed captioning for Respect the Game TV provided by Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products.